Hello again, YouTube. It's me, your boy TJ again. Today we're making ramen noodles. Okay, so that's what we're doing this week. So first you have to get Nissan top ramen with no added material sugar gluten. Okay. Now what I like to do aside from the regular chicken seasoning is all these other seasonings. Red pepper. This is chipotle seasoning. Black pepper. I like it in these containers. It comes out easier. I'm going to try something new with ground cumin. Chili powder. I was going to use regular garlic salt. But no one likes garlic salt. Boom. Granulated garlic. Get out of here. Weakling. Granulated garlic. By the tones. Okay. So, we got our ramen crunched up. Not too much. We don't like those little pieces. Can't pick them up. And now we need to get the seasoning. Got our seasoning. Put in the chicken seasoning that comes with it. Oh, it's solidified. What the heck? Oh, that's strange. We got the first chicken seasoning and ramen noodle packet in. Now we're going to season these individually. I'm doing 2 packages. So we start with the red pepper. Very generous because we're trying to make the spiciest ramen noodles ever. Nothing wants to come out of the jar today, apparently. Okay. We got some red pepper. Let's get some chipotle in there. Adds a nice smoky spice to it. Let's be pretty generous with that. Get that black pepper in there for a base flavor. Really complements the other spices pretty well. Get that ground cumin. And we can open with one hand, I guess. This is what you really see on your tacos. Your taco seasoning. A lot of that cumin flavor. Pretty good with chicken. Let's see how it stands up for chicken flavored noodles. Okay, chili powder. That's just your basic powder that you'll see in very spicy like salsas or chicken rubs. Okay. Then we get that granulated garlic. It's really good. Delicious, strong garlic flavor comes in. Really seasons it well. Okay. Now we got another one. We gotta open this. We got the other one in the bowl. I need to get the seasoning. Okay, this seasoning isn't solidified, so that pours in nicely. Probably doesn't help that these ramen noodles are like half a month old at least. Okay, so now we repeat the process. Red pepper. Let's be more generous on this than we did on the first. Okay, chipotle again. Very generous with this. We got that black pepper. Get that in there. Cumin. Okay. Chili powder. Extra spice. Top it off with that granulated garlic. Let's be pretty generous with this. We want some garlic flavor. Yeah, boy. Boom. Now for the water. Fill it up with water, and you see you want it about maybe 3/4 of the way full of whatever amount you have in it. And some people say to not get the seasoning off the top, like you see here at the bald spot. Water got on it and put seasoning everywhere. I don't think it matters. As long as the seasoning is in there, it's going to flavor everything, because what you're going to do next, take one of these guys, a little plate. You're going to put it on top of the bowl. What this is going to do is, as it creates steam, it captures it and helps cook all the noodles below it even easier. Plate on it. All good. Now, time. I'd say anywhere between 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes would be a good time. On this particular microwave, 2 minutes, 40 seconds works perfectly. So, let's go. Alright, so the noodles are done. Caution, hot. What we want to do is take one of these guys. If you don't have one of these, any little pot holder thing will work. But I like these because it really cups it nicely. So let's take the plate off. Okay. Grab our noodles. Alright. So we got our noodles in the bowl. What I like to do now is, since sometimes you get some crusty bits on the top, put that all in there, because this works twofold. It softens the bits that are still crunchy, and any seasoning left on top gets mixed back in. So, able to season everything quite well. And you can see how dark that normally is. If you've had ramen noodles with just plain chicken seasoning, you know that it's usually light yellow color, but with all the extra stuff, it's a nice dark brown and a bit of a reddish tint too. Oh man, this will be good. So let us feast. Alright, so we've allowed some time for the noodles to cool down. Whoa, smelling spicy. Okay. What we're going to do, I should have got napkins, but what I've got here is a Swiss Army silverware kit. So it's got your spoon, a knife, and can opener, bottle opener thing, and a fork. And the fork detaches, so you can have a fork and a knife, or fork and spoon thing. Really neat setup. Got it at Walmart. Go check it out, because you'll be able to get 2 for like $14, free shipping. No one cares. So anyway, let's get on to the noodles. Let's just dig right in. First time using this silverware, by the way. Let's find a piece that's not too bad and huge. This is probably still piping hot. Let's go in anyway. Whew. There is a spice right away. That sort of caused my lower intestine to rumble, but we'll ignore that for the time being. Wow. Should have grabbed a drink. This has some spice. Zooey Mama. Let's see if we can go through the whole thing without a drink. If you think we can do it, leave a like if you think I can do it without a drink. Holy moly. It's hot in temperature and spice. Every time it touches my lips, it burns. I think what I'm getting mostly is, the flavor is good. The flavor's on point. Texture, perfect texture for ramen noodles. So I think what I'm getting most of is that chipotle. You can see it's darker than the noodles. Quite a good bit. Because of the broth it's made now is so dark, it's actually coloring the noodles themselves. And I think what I'm getting most of is the chipotle flavor and spice, along with the red pepper and chili pepper. I'm not sure the black pepper actually plays that much of a part. Every bite is painful though. That air hit it, and the next bite hits that already spicy spot. Whew. Everything is just... It's like I put Purell in my mouth and lit that on fire. It's trying to move up to my cheeks and my eyes. Eyes are watering. Heat doesn't help spice. Because my mouth is burning with spice, if a hot piece touches it, it's very, very sensitive. Who thought spice was a good idea? Very much on the tongue and lower lip right now. Very tasty. I mean, I think that garlic brought out the chicken flavoring nice. I haven't noticed any cumin, which tastes basically like every other time I make it, but just spicier. So I don't actually think the cumin played a part in the taste aspect. So, I don't know. It's been a while since I've had these anyway, so. It's getting down to my neck. My eyes are starting to water. My neck is starting to get warm. Definitely up in my cheeks. Right up in here. Yeah, starting to sweat a little bit on my cheek. I dipped down into the broth to get some little bits. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some pieces of like pepper on here, or in whatever. Pieces that haven't fully dissolved. And that's a source of the spice, that's for sure. Let's get right in here. Burning all the way down the throat to like here. Very spicy. I'm not even maybe halfway through yet. I'm starting to glisten with sweat here. Nose has finally started to run. Wasn't running before, which is actually a little surprising. I think the pain level has peaked. I'm starting to plateau. I feel like it isn't getting worse, it's just staying the same. It's not getting better. It's not lessening. It's not worsening. But, I mean, even staying the same is still pretty bad. A lot of pain from it. It tastes amazing, but if you can handle heat, yeah, this would be great for you. I'd say I'm average for handling heat. Middle of the road. Don't like super spicy stuff. I like a bit of spice for flavor. This has gotten excessive. Where the flavor is still good, the spice is unnecessary. It's possible to get this flavor, I think, without as much spice. Oh, that was a doozy. That was a doozy. It's just completely coating my tongue and my mouth with whatever you call the spicy stuff in food that's actually supposed to deter stuff from eating it, and then we'd say, let's try that. That should be nice. Ooh, it's got a lot of pepper and stuff on it. This will be fun. I feel like it's really the roof of my mouth. That's that is something I do. Let's get the brunt of it. That and back of my uvula area. Ooh, rivers they flow. More than you know. My goodness, isn't that the truth? I'm really starting to sweat now. My nose, especially, is running. Eyes really starting to water. But these are some hot noodles. It'd be hard to imagine noodles hotter than these. Back of my throat, man. You know, it sounds bad when it starts to cool down. It was the heat mixed with the spice that was the issue. Now that it's starting to cool down a bit, it's more tolerable. Let's do this quick here. Man, there's a bite. Very, very sharp spice. Eyes really starting to water now. Here we go, final stretch. This is the bad part, because this is where all the pepper and stuff is. At the bottom, every noodle will get covered in it. There's pain. Lots of pain. Remember I said it wasn't getting worse? Well, that's because I didn't get to the bottom yet. At the bottom, it's worse. What's worse? Okay, here we go. Yep, really starting to get some sweat going. If ever you're cold, just eat something spicy. It'll heat you right up. And if you're in need of some pain, there's your talk. I should probably stop talking. Okay. Last little bit. It just stings. A few more. Okay, that's it. Empty. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes since I finished it. I don't normally drink milk like ever. It's plain. I'm making an exception this time. It does help. Man alive, that was spicy. To all of you watching, I would suggest using the recipe. Maybe just ease back on chipotle. You don't even have to use chipotle. I use it for the flavor mostly, but I thought about adding extra for spice, just to see how much I could handle. And I think that was the extent of what I could handle, to be honest. I'm very, very spicy. My lips are very sensitive right now, as is the back of my throat, roof of my mouth, and my tongue. So, while I recover, until next time, stay
stay healthy and
Stay hungry.